Okay, we are seeing the cultivation of the onion. Our first part is completed. Now we will see the second part. The we are discussing about the bulb to seed to bulb method. So the season is June July and transplanting is July August for the kharif crop, and for rabi the sowing time is October November, and raise the seedlings, and these seedlings has been transplanted in December and January. So in kharif 6 to 7 weeks old seedlings, and for rabi 8 to 9 weeks old seedlings are transplanted. Overage nursery should not be planted, otherwise the premature bolting may be there, and this is the major problem in the onion. So around 2000 meter square of the nursery is sufficient for the 1 hectare area transplanting. So during the transplanting, already we have discussed 8 to 10 weeks old seedlings are used, and it will be planted in 10 to 15 centimeter apart from each other. The seed rate, if you consider, it is 8 to 10 kg per hectare, and isolation distance is very important. It is a cross pollinated species. Honeybees is a major component for the pollination. So for this method, for the development of a seeds, so 1000 meter for the foundation seed and 500 meter for the certificate. So we will discuss later on also for this isolation distance. Then the brief cultural practices, if you see, the manures and fertilizers, the 50 tons of FIM is required, and the chemical fertilizer, that is the 200 kg urea, then 300 kg single super phosphate, and 100 kg of muriate of potash per hectare is required, and nitrogen should be applied as a basal and top dressing in a 2 splits. The top dressing may not be delayed, otherwise the thick neck may be the problem during the development. And in the spacing also, we have seen the 15 to 10 centimeter is the spacing between the plants. So if you are not maintain this spacing, then the also the thick naked planting problem is there. Irrigation fortnightly intervals and the weekly intervals in case of the kharif season. Pit should not be dry for a long, otherwise the splitting problems is more. So other weeding and hoeing is done properly, so you have to remove the weeds carefully. Then the regarding the plant protection, the thrips is a major problem in the onion. So malathion is the chemical insecticide used, and for the blight or the blotch, purple blotch, the M45 is used to control the diseases. Then roguing is a important things. So here during roguing, the unwanted plants which are morphologically different, they have removed, and the diseased plants also removed. The harvesting is of this crop 1 week after 50% of the top falling, and keep in a windroom up to 3 to 5 days for field curing. That means the harvested onion bulbs, they have covered with the leaves of the onion for 3 to 5 days in a field condition, and after that, after 3 to 5 days after, it is kept under the shadow for again 3 to 5 days, and after that it will keep for the storage. The in kharif bulbs are ready for harvesting within 90 to 100 days, and bulbs are allowed for field curing into 3 to 5 days, then again cure where the shade or the field depending upon the temperature after 12 to 15 days. Tops are cut leaving and 2 to 2.5 centimeter neck kept, and then the next is the seed production stage. So in seed production stage, the selection of the bulbs, that means the true to type bulbs have been selected, proper size bulbs have been selected, and they have planted. See, so in Kharif and Rabi season they have planted after currently 15 days. 4 to 6 centimeter bulbs are selected for getting a good crop. The climatic condition, if you see, the temperature is 4.5 degrees centigrade to 14 degrees are the favorable for the conditioning, and the longer this prevail, conditioning of the plants or bulb is necessary for the stalk formation, and the longer the prevails, more stalks each plants will produce and more flower will be the each umbel. So the low humidity will favor the good crop condition and the good development of the stalk. But the while plant are flowering, clear bright sunshine is necessary for the activities of the insect. The bulb rate is 25 quintals per hectare, and spacing should be 45 by 30 centimeter. So fertilizers are same as we have seen earlier. Irrigation also seen we have in a summer season we require more irrigation as compared to the winter season. The field should not be kept saturated for a long, as this facility develop the diseases. So rogging is a important thing where the unwanted plant you have to remove. Already we have discussed about the plant protection and harvesting and kerning of the crop. So when the capsules become brown and seed inside become a black, and umbels are then cured and dried, and for the threshing and cleaning, the threshing is completed by or done by manually. Pre-cleaning is done by brushing machine and scalpel. Cleaning and grading are done by the air screen cleaner, and number of different methods are there, and farmers or breeder they have used this, and after that they have kept for the drying and packing. So during that process 5 to 7 quintal per hectare seed uh, has been harvested. The isolation distance already we have discussed, but for the bulb to production stage, the isolation distance is 5 meter, and for the seed to production stage it is the 1000 meter for the foundation and 500 for the certified seeds. The other standard specific requirements are there: bulb not conforming to the varietal characteristics. So in that category the foundation it is 0.10%, and for certified it is 0.20%, and off types it is 0.10% and 0.20% for foundation and certified respectively. As the seed standards you have seen, the most of the seed standard are similar for the foundation and certified. The pure seed is 98%, inert matter 2%. The difference is between the other crop seed. Here for the foundation it is 5 seeds per kg, and for the certified 10 seeds per kg. For wheat seeds the same criteria is there, and the for germination both in cases 70% germination is required, moisture percent is 8, and if the vapor proof containers are there, the moisture percent is the 6%. So these are the seed standards. Then the hybrid seed production, here the male sterile lines, that is the CGMS lines they have used for the seed production program. So male sterile line and male fertile lines they have different for the style characteristics and pattern of the development. Already I have given in the figure in the photograph. The the style, or you can say the style of that male sterile line uh, is a longer as compared to the fertile line, and their development is also different. The characteristics of that style is different than the male fertile line. So this is the major differences observed in a male sterility system. So the male sterility system, it is governed by the MS gene. There are the two recessive genes, MS1 and MS2, and the cytoplasm there are the two types of cytoplasm, S and T. The S cytoplasm is exploited most widely, and if you see the ratio, male and female ratio for the hybrid seed production, it is 4:1 or 8:2. The first male sterility is reported in Italy, that is in Italian red crop, and there are the different hybrids have been released. The Arca, Kirtiman, Arca, Lalima, by Indian Institute of Horticulture Research, Bangalore, and hybrid 63 and hybrid 35 by the AHIR in New Delhi. So problems and prospects of certification in onion seed production. So a number of problems are there. The unawareness about the notified varieties by the farmer. They have still using their varieties which are developed by the seeds they have used by the developed by the farmers. So awareness about the advantage of the certified seed over the truthful seed. And there is a no maintenance program, or the no maintenance breeding program is adopted by the varieties in a improved varieties. Most of the parameters of that variety are influenced by the agro climatic conditions. The staff of the certified seed agency are neither adequate, or they may be a less knowledge or the poor knowledge of this crop. Unawareness of the farmers about the pre-harvest and post-harvest practices of the onion seed production. Inadequate infrastructural facilities for the storage of the bulbs and cleaning, grading and drying. Non-availability of adequate quality breeder and foundation seed of the variety. Low price of the seed. So these are some of the problems and prospects for the certified seed production. So students should critically go through it and see the development of this crop. And there is an assignment for you. You have to go through it and submit after the lockdown period. Thank you.